Namaskara ellarigu. The time is 5:30 a.m. and what wakes up a Bangalorean at 5:30 a.m. It's not work, it's not workout, it's biryani. Yes, you guys heard me right, it's biryani. So guys, we are here at Cotton Pet to taste one of the oldest biryanis in Bangalore. And what if I tell you this biryani is over 110 years old? Yes, the eatery out here is 110 years old and it's run by the same family for the last 100 years. So it's with the fifth generation of the same family now, started by Mr. Govinda and now with his great grandson. So let's go without wasting any time. Let's taste some yummy biryani. Welcome back guys, I'm at the 111 years old Govinda Military Hotel. My long uncle shot and a failed haircut might not impress you. However, the long procession of food items and delicacies will definitely not fail to impress you and interest you. So watch this video until the end as I savor every dish out here, and also let us together learn some important and interesting facts about military hotels in Karnataka. Guys, we are at the old hotel. There is also a new branch out there. So as you guys can see, this is the menu. So this is like a poor man's paradise when he wants to have non-veg food. The prices are not skyrocketing. It's pretty decent. And I guess with 500-600 rupees, you can pretty much try all the items that's available out here. So this is the workforce that we have. Everyone's busy, ready to serve people. We're going to throng this place in some time. So guys, we are headed to the kitchen. The structure can tell you, this building is over 50 years old. So as you guys can see, this is the kitchen. The kitchen is actually on the terrace, right? So you can see some, boiled eggs right out of the hot water. Let's see how the biryani is prepared, or rather, where it is cooked. So this is the authentic meat ball, right? The keema ball. So looks like this is the chicken. This is the chicken gravy. And if I'm not wrong, this is the chicken that goes into the biryani. It's a pretty old kitchen, you guys can see. It's a very old kitchen. It's done on the terrace. And if we can zoom top, there's actually a sheet that covers this cooking place. We have finally met the man behind the yummy biryani that's cooked. His name is Shivaji Rao. So, sir, ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ?
ಸರ್, ನಾವು ಅದು ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 10 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
10 ವರ್ಷ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಹೌದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯಿಂದ.
ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ನಿಮಗೆ?
ನಮಗೆ ರುಕ್ಮಣಿ ಬಾಯಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಆಂಟಿ. ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಸಾಲೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಅವ್ರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಹಂಗೆ ಬಿಡದೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
Okay, so guys, all the workers out here, including the cook Shivaji Rao, all of them belong to the same family and they're from the same village. So that shows how authentic this place is in terms of taste and the way it is cooked, because it's done by one single family. The secret recipe is passed on generation to generation, and all the workers out here, including the men who serve, are from the same family. Sir, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ರಜನಿಕಾಂತ್, ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಹೆಸರು ಸರ್? ಶಿವಾಜಿರಾವ್. ಅದೇ ಸರ್. So guys, whilst we are waiting for the food, a lot of you might have this question: why are these eateries named as military hotels? Do our army men eat this kind of food? Do army actually have military hotels? The answer is no. To understand what military hotels and how these eateries in Karnataka got these named military hotels, we'll have to travel 300 years back. So in the early 17th century, there was this Mysore Maratha war that happened. A lot of Maratha soldiers were going weak because they had to travel. So that is when the Maratha kingdom came up with this concept of feeding their armies with rice and meat, which is the staple food. So that's how this biryani came into picture. They actually make this biryani a pulav kind, a vegetable, a rice, and later meat boiled and mixed together. A lot of them who were cooks back then stayed back in this place and passed on this culture and this tradition to their descendants, and that is how we have military hotels in Karnataka. So yes guys, we have one of the oldest customers. Yes sir, very good morning.
Morning.
You're from India, Bangalore?
Yes, I'm from Bangalore, but I don't live in Bangalore at the moment. I live in Australia, in Melbourne.
Okay, perfect. So you're
I'm just
visiting
down for a meeting.
Okay.
I'm flying out tonight.
Okay, excellent. So how come you're that too so early?
So early? Well, first thing is it's 5 hours ahead in Australia, so it's not so early.
Okay.
It's about 11 a.m. But yeah, no, look, this is a ritual, and it's a ritual which we've been, not even me, from my grandfather's time, we've been doing from 1970s.
Okay.
So obviously looking at my age, you can say I started in 1980s. And yeah, it's something which we have always run through our family. So our family is an old established Bangalore family. And it was a tradition every Sunday morning to be here at 6:30. A lot of people in the world find it extremely weird and astounding that how can you have a biryani at 6:30 in the morning on a Sunday?
Of course, it is astounding, bewildering, and quite phenomenal to have a biryani at 5:30 a.m. Who knew I would try it?
Let's soup. Guys, this is mutton legs. So this is mutton kurma. So this is mutton keema. So pepper chicken. So we have chili chicken. I know it's not authentic, but it's prepared in the own Indian way. So we have chicken fry. Right, chicken fry. It's red color. Right, and we have another chicken which is saying it's yellowish in color, and here's the yummy biryani, right, the authentic biryani. So it has its own color to it, the green color biryani chops. So guys, here we go, mutton chops, again very authentic to this place. So here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 starters and Jin Rao's very own biryani. We have the entire platter that's set out for us. So even before I could try any of these starters, I want to taste the biryani because we are here for the biryani and I want to savor every bit of it. It's hot, it's smoking hot. I don't know if the smoke is getting captured, it's smoking hot. Some onions, yes. And you just drizzle some lemon onto it, and here we go, the first bite. It's hot, so yes, let's add some mutton gravy. So too good. This is the only place where you get biryani served so hot, and I've heard this custom and tradition from them. They don't serve anything which is cold. You can actually see the smoke coming. I actually burnt my tongue. My taste buds are already dead. Time to have some idlis and paya. So I guess you need to take a sip of this first. So that's how the tradition and the culture goes. Actually, I have cold, and I guess this is more like a medicine. That's the in leg, right? Nice. So this is the mutton gravy, mutton kurma, I'm sorry. I'll take some mutton pieces. The kurma is watery, it's not that thick, it just flows. I'm actually going on a mutton spree first. So this is mutton chops. The mutton is not overcooked. It's not undercooked. It's perfectly cooked. So this is what goes next in this procession of food. These are mutton keema balls. Usually the mutton balls that you get outside other restaurants and eateries, you don't get to feel the meat. This is meaty at the same time. It has all flavors, very different, and I've heard this is one of their signature dishes at this place. You can actually see the huge chunk of mutton that's there in this meatball, and it goes like that. The next dish that I want to attack is the pepper chicken. Oh, yummy. You can actually feel the rich flavors of chicken and pepper. It's odd, but eatable. So this is chili chicken, not the Chinese way, but cooked in the Indian way. So it's a red chicken fry. This is divine. I guess this is the chicken that one has to die for. This is outstanding. So the final starter, chicken masala. I guess the best thing about this eatery is every dish out here has a distinct taste. So the masalas have a very distinct flavor, and you can differentiate. That's the best part. Usually when you have a huge meal like this with different items, some flavors might overpower the other flavors, but here I guess every dish out there has its own distinct taste, and that's why this place is an iconic place, and you have customers for 4-5 generations still marching to this eatery. So in the meantime, let me eat and finish this, and I'll catch you guys at the other end. So guys, the time now is 7:30. We entered this place when it was 5:30, and it's bustling all over. There are so many people inside. We don't have place, so that's why we're coming out and shooting this video. So yes, after all this meal, I guess I'm going to go and get a good Sunday nap. So yes, for all those people watching this is just 100 meters away from the Majestic Metro, right? It's called as New Govinda Military Hotel. So if you're coming somewhere to Majestic, this is a place that you need to try. And yes, I guess I'll have to go get sleep. I've had so much, I'm not able to breathe properly. So yes guys, until next time, signing off, Pure Jack, Varun Ramachandran.